Hello, NHS members. It's Miss Lambert,
And Miss Monroe.
and we are going to present to you the March 15th, 2021 NHS meeting. All right, so if you are still not putting your hours in Nextable, and I've had a few people emailing me that they are not, please make sure that you watch this video on how to use Xtable and make sure that you are getting your hours in. Oh wait, we don't want to watch the video though. So hours are due. You can submit hours anytime from May 1st of 2020 to April 16th of 2021. So if there's something that you did during that window of time that you need to claim, you can do so. You just need to make sure that you are putting it in Xtable and sending it off to whoever can verify that you did that, and those sorts of things. If you are still having trouble with Xtable, please come see me in the library or schedule a Zoom with me. All right, there are the two groups this year, the exclusive goal and the non-exclusive goal. Some of you have been asking me questions about that. If it's something that you're doing for Reedy in FISD, that can go in your exclusive goal. If it's something that you're doing outside of FISD, so like if you worked at a thing for a middle school, or you went and helped kids at a elementary school, those count. But if you go and do something at your church, or you do something with your Girl Scout troop, or you go do something in an animal shelter, that would be non-exclusive. Okay, so those are kind of some of the differences there. Remember, you only have to have 10 total hours this year. Okay, so 5 in the exclusive, 5 in the non-exclusive. You can have more than that, you can exceed that, but you have to have minimum that. Remember, hours are due April 16th. So from today, you have almost exactly 1 month to get your hours done, okay? So make sure that you are doing your hours. Just know that every after some of the submissions in the Xtable that aren't verified, that means that whoever was supposed to say that you did what you didn't ever say that you did what you did. So once those become 2 months or older, I go in and I deny them. I'm not denying them because I'm telling you can't do what you did. The only reason I deny hours is because they never got verified. Whoever was supposed to say that you did what you did never do it that. So I'm just denying them to let you know, hey, you need to go back and resubmit this and try again and let the person know you didn't ever verify my hours, so I need you to verify my hours. That's all.
There's usually 2 reasons why that happens. 1, you type the person's email address in wrong, or 2, it went to their junk folder. If it's something outside the district and they're not used to it, it does go to junk or clutter. And so sometimes making sure you go up to, hey, Miss Monroe, I did these things. I did trash pickup. I put you as the person. Can you go check and see if you got this email from X2Vol? And sometimes they have to go find it, especially if they've never done them before. But those are usually the top 2 reasons why they never get, yes, verified.
Either way, you can resubmit it. Just make sure that your verification contact is correct. Speaking of trash pickups, we have a trash pickup Saturday, March 27th. You do not have to sign up for this. You do not have to tell us you're coming. You just show up at around 8:45, 8:50 over by the gym. There'll be a couple of NHS officers there. You'll need to find them. You'll need to sign in on the QR code. And then we provide gloves and trash bags. Make sure you wear a mask. Make sure you're social distancing. It is entirely outdoors. The only way it will be canceled is if it is like pouring down rain the entire time, then yes, we'll cancel it. But other than that, you should show up and you'll get 2 hours of service just for doing trash pickup. You do have to sign in and sign out, okay? Very, very important.
So when you guys were inducted, we talked about the 3 rules. Biggest one was don't cheat, even though we are in virtual settings and it's sometimes really easy to kind of want to take that shortcut. Remember that you were inducted on those pillars, and we do not want to have to deal with academic dishonesty. It's never a good thing, okay? So please make sure that you are doing everything that you've got to do. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're using those resources that you have, and that you are making sure that you are keeping yourself at those pillars that you were inducted and not cheating. Remind, that's our big way of communicating. When we tend to email all gazillion of you guys, we tend to blow up the email. So we try to make sure that we're sending those reminds out when we send an email, just so that you guys know that it's coming. But that is our primary contact. A lot of times, like, for example, we'll get something about this weekend, and that's not, like, we can't email it out fast enough. So we'll send it through Remind, so you guys make sure you are signed up for that, because it is the fastest way to get communication from us. All right, Stoles. It is almost the end of the year, so you want to make sure that you are checking online school fees. I am putting together the list. Stoles will be $16. I'm ordering one for anyone who pays for Stoles. Once that Stole fee shows up on online school fees, I will send a remind message letting you guys, seniors, know, hey, you have to use your Stole. Please be aware our Stole colors are the white with the silver banding. So if you've got a sibling at another campus, their color may not be the same. I also get a couple people who always ask, like, hey, I think my graduation packet had a Stole. Yes, it has the Reedy High School symbols and Stoles. It does not have your NHS Stole. To get an NHS Stole, this is the only way that you can get it. Miss Lambert walked off to go get a Stole to show you. So keep that in mind. If you have a sibling who graduated from Reedy who has a Stole that you want to use, that's fine. But you've got to make sure that it is our Stole, because if you're not wearing the correct one, you will stand out like a huge sore thumb. Stoles are not handed out beforehand. They are handed out at graduation practice. So at graduation practice, you guys get a little packet, and your Stole will be in the packet along with transcripts and all the other stuff that we send off to the big bad world with you. And so it's just easiest for those to be there. If something happens and you can't afford your Stole, make sure you contact us. And then make sure that if you are wanting a Stole, that you do go ahead and pay that online school fee, because I don't order that many extras, especially since we already have extras. Okay. And then also, by not giving you your Stole early, there's a less chance you're going to lose it. I know, Miss Lambert, you looked amazing sitting there modeling the Stole for us. Thank you.
And NHS does not have cords. We
Nope.
have the Stole. Okay.
Yes.
So if you want something NHS for graduation, that would be the Stole. Purchase the Stole.
Yep.
Okay, so I've been working today with Refresh Frisco. So a lot of you have been asking for more hours opportunities. So we went ahead and put together a spring service project. If you don't have your exclusive hours, this is a really easy way to go ahead and get those 5 exclusive hours by participating in the service project. Also, we've had a lot of questions about what are the, so we had official service projects. We did the fall food drive. We did the angel thing. What was our winter project? We did something else.
The food drive.
The love packs.
Love packs, the food drive.
The love packs with Stuco. And so now we're doing the refresh. So we're actually offering a lot more projects this year than we normally do, because there's fewer other opportunities. So just know that this is one of those things when we're qualifying kids for the scholarships. It's who's done these types of projects, but also we're trying to give you more opportunities to earn hours, so that way nobody gets left out on that. So on the NHS website, so actually I'm going to show you really quickly while we're here. On the NHS website, this video is here. The slides are here, but if you click on this button right here that says Refresh Frisco, it's going to take you to the website. There is also, while we're talking hours, there's a concessions volunteer sign up that you can do for track. So if you want to sign up there, that's that. That's going to be on March 20th. But down here is the Refresh project. So this is an Amazon link specific just for Reedy. So if you click on this link, it's going to take you just to our Reedy list of Refresh stuff. This is the Walmart link. The Refresh lady said that sometimes Walmart is a little cheaper. So if you need to spend a little less, you can do the Walmart link. Or you can just do a straight donation. So you can just donate money directly to Refresh, and then they'll buy the stuff that they need. So those are the 3 options if you want to donate something. There's also this opportunity down here where you can make cards. So they need cards. And you'll notice here they want them to be not just like, good luck. Like, no, you have to kind of decorate it, write some nice things, positive things on here. So they have like what do you need? I will have index cards in a little bucket here in the library, and then also there'll be some on the front table right inside the front doors. So if you need to pick up some cards, I'll have those there for anybody NHS that needs them. So you can pick up the cards. I'm not supplying any markers or crayons or anything like that. You have to provide that on your own. But you can, and then the instructions for the cards are right here, okay? Every single person who participates, whether you donate stuff, you donate money, or you do the cards, or you do all three, you have to click on this link right here, and this is going to take you into the Google form that you have to fill out. This is how we, Miss Monroe and I, keep track of who participated and what you did. So you're going to fill this out. You're going to put your name, first and last name, your ID number, and you're going to tell us, you know, which one of these did you do? Did you do an amount or certain items, or did you do the cards? Okay. You can also do both. If you want to do $45 and you want to do 50 cards, boom, you just earned yourself 7 hours. You can do both. Okay. But once you fill this out, you still have to submit it in X2Vol. Okay. It doesn't automatically happen. You have to go in X2Vol and submit it to me for the hours. Okay. If you want to do it if you do the cards and the donation and you want to just do one X2Vol for 7 hours, that's fine. If you're like, I'm going to do the 5 hours in my exclusive and the other 2 hours in my non-exclusive, however you want to do it is fine. Just know that those are going to come to me. Okay. So that is the refresh. If you have any questions about refresh, let us know. These links are also live here. So this takes you to the page where you can donate. This takes you to the Amazon. This takes you to Walmart. This takes you to the form, the Google form, all that stuff. Oops, too far. But all of that is there.
And
did I miss anything?
So for those of you that don't know what Project Refresh is, this is a service directly affecting Reedy students as well as Frisco ISD students. So these are students who cannot afford some of these items at all, and the only way they get them is through this project. So when they go to Frisco Family Services, they're getting food, but that doesn't cover all their needs. Sometimes they need other things like
hygiene products, feminine products,
all that kind of stuff.
All those types of things.
So keep that in mind, that you are helping directly students who could, in theory, not only be schoolmates here on our campus, but direct students that will eventually come and be a Lion one day.
And when I talked to the refresh lady this morning, the president, she said that currently they are serving over 750 kids in Frisco, 750 kids. And she said they're just now wrapping up their February donations and deliveries, and they're getting ready to start for May. So they do this on like a quarterly basis. So the kids get refills of hygiene products, when they run out of the other. So just know that this is going to go to kids before we even get out of school. They're going to get these products that they need. So this is really a really great opportunity for us to help right here in our own community.
Yep. All right. So Inspiring Lions. So we do have some voting for the third 9 weeks. So there is a spot on there for you to scan and go ahead and vote for your top 3 teacher choices. And on the next slide, we need to go ahead and start wrapping up the year, because you woke up today, there's only 8 more Mondays, 9 weeks of school, 10 weeks of school left. So we need to go ahead and figure out who our last 3 teachers will be for our Inspiring Lions. Remember, this is anyone in the school that inspires you. Doesn't necessarily have to be a teacher that you have in class. If you see someone who's always taken time out of their day to come check on you, greet you, find out how you're doing, or they just inspire you to be a better person every single day, you can nominate them. It's open to any Reedy staff.
Obviously, if you need a tutor, you can go to that bit.ly link. I don't know if the QR code works, but the bit.ly link for sure does. And then this is if you want to tutor. So if you want to tutor somebody, and if you sign up to tutor, just watch your emails, because what I do is if somebody signs up that they need a tutor, then I just email every single kid who's ever said they want to tutor, and I'm like, hey, can somebody help this person? Okay, so that's how that works. So just watch your email.
And the good news with that is that you and that person can then set up what times work for you and what format works for you. If you're virtual, you can tutor over Zoom. If you're here at school and you want to tutor in the library or in another,
and you get hours for tutoring.
Yep.
For NHS. Those would be exclusive hours.
Yep.
Or non-exclusive, either one, but they would definitely qualify for exclusive. So attendance is going to be due Monday, March 29th. We were pretty lax the first semester with the attendance, but now we're leaving it open for 2 weeks. That gives you 2 weeks to watch the video, do the attendance. So please, please, please make sure that you do your attendance. We're getting a lot of kids emailing us like 2 months after a meeting. Well, I watched it, and I'm like, if you watched, why didn't you do the attendance? Just do. It's like it takes like 2 minutes. So make sure you do your attendance. So there's the attendance. There's both a bit.ly link as well as a QR code. There are some questions on there. I'm going to tell you right now the answers. For the refresh, you can do the cards, you can donate money, you can do the registry from Walmart, and you can do the registry from the Amazon link. You cannot deliver any items to school. We are not accepting any items. Do not bring me any items here in the library. There is no sorting of items. All of the items need to go directly to the refresh people via the links and or donation sites that they have indicated are the best use for them. That is partially due to us having to adhere to district COVID guidelines here on campus, and also them needing to adhere to their own COVID guidelines as well. So we're all just working together, and this is how we're making it possible. Okay. And then the other question is, I can't remember what the other question was. Oh, where can you get the note cards? You can get the note cards. You can do note cards from home. Just, like the index cards, or you can pick some up. I'm going to have some in the very front, in there by the front doors. I'm going to have some here in the library, so you can come pick some up from up there from me, or you can get some from home or from a friend or whatever. But that's where the note cards are coming from. They are not in the front office. There are no note cards in the front office. It's not where they are. It's not there. All right, Ms. Monroe, anything else?
Make sure you're checking your email, checking Remind, and then make sure you're checking back on that Reedy NHS site, because as we get volunteer opportunities, we try our best to make sure we send them out as soon as possible, but we usually put them there first. So keep that in mind, because like I already know of one more, like one I just made because I need help with things, that'll be up there as well. So make sure you're checking, because we do take time to post them out there so that if you forget, you can always go look.
Yep. So I don't know if we'll have another meeting before the hours are due, April 16th. I don't know. But just know that as we get things, we update the website for March here, and then there's also an April page down here, which you can also check in April, and we'll update that with any hours opportunities. And then I believe, hold on, we're going to do one more trash pickup. Yep, April 10th. April 10th, there will be a trash pickup. That's right before hours are due. So if you, need some hours, you can go March 27th and April 10th. Okay. If y'all have any questions, as always, feel free to email Miss Monroe and I. And also on hours, I don't approve hours every day. I go in like once a month, because I literally will have like 300. And so I spend an hour just going through and verifying and then approving hours. So please don't email me. I submitted something last week. I submitted something 2 weeks ago. Like if it's 2 months old, then you can email me. And I never verified it, then you can email me. I've had a couple of kids who, for some reason, something just didn't get to me right. So I have had to go in and do that, but that's very rare. It doesn't happen. So just know that I will verify and approve your hours. Okay. It's going to happen. All right. We're looking forward to seeing all the donations that y'all do for Project Refresh, and we hope that everybody had a good spring break. I do have some ulcers in my eye, which is why I'm wearing this eye patch. So if you stayed on long enough to hear that, that's why I'm wearing an eye patch.
Yep, she's a pirate.
Or Popeye.
Yes,
okay.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.